Welcome to this week's edition of Eye on the Eagles. The women's basketball team suffered a pair of losses this week, falling to Eckerd 70-58 on Wednesday and to Florida Tech 59-35 on Saturday. Against the Tritons, the Eagles trailed by just a few points for most of the game, but came back to tie it at 56 apiece midway through the fourth quarter. However, Eckerd pulled away in the closing minutes by capitalizing on all their chances. Mercedes George recorded a double-double in the game with 13 points and 11 rebounds. Sabrina Whiting averaged 14 points between the two games, and Lanier Coleman recorded a season-high 5 blocks in the game against Florida Tech. The men's basketball team topped number 5 Eckerd last week 68-65. The Eagles ended NCAA Division II's longest winning streak, holding the Tritons to their lowest point total this season. Joe Gonzalez came off the bench to score a team-high 15 points, and Dalton Barnes added 13 points to the mix, while also recording 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and a block. On Saturday, the Blue and Gold fell to visiting Florida Tech 82-60. Barnes was the leading scorer for the home side with 16 points, 5 boards, and 3 assists. The men's and women's track and field teams got their indoor seasons underway on Saturday as they hosted the ERAU Indoor-Outdoor Challenge. The women recorded 6 first-place finishes while the men came away with 5. Christina Eisnard won the women's weight throw in a personal best 13.01-meter effort. Paige Bussard and Eisnard tied for first in the shot put, each reaching 10.86 meters. Bussard also recorded the top throw in the discus at 32.38 meters. The Eagle women recorded 2 other first-place finishes in the field events. Stephanie Mueller was victorious in the high jump, clearing 1.55 meters, while Samantha Morton won the pole vault with a 2.90-meter clearance. On the men's side, Maurice Cullum won the weight throw in a personal best 14.39-meter toss. Luis Rivera was the top finisher in the discus, with a throw of 40.48 meters. On the track, Matt Graves won the 5,000 meters in 15:20.66. Following last weekend's action, Maurice Cullum and Christina Eisnard have been named Student Athletes of the Week. Coming up this week for ERAU Athletics, the men's and women's basketball teams travel to play Palm Beach Atlantic on Wednesday, with the women's contest getting underway at 5:30 p.m. and the men to follow at 7:30. The baseball season gets underway this weekend with the Eagles hosting Palm Beach Atlantic for a 3-game series. The first game is Friday at 6 p.m., with a doubleheader beginning at 1 p.m. on Saturday. The men's and women's basketball teams play again on Saturday as well, traveling to take on Rollins, with the women tipping off at 2 p.m. and the men at 4 p.m. The men's and women's tennis teams will also be in action for the first time this spring. The Eagles host Campbell at 10 a.m. on Saturday. Then, on Sunday, the men's and women's track and field teams go on the road to Birmingham, Alabama, to compete in the Privateer Invitational, hosted by the University of New Orleans. Tune in next week for more game highlights and a look ahead at what's to come.